can't believe this option is like right next to my house. So
I've grown up in Christian education. Of course, when you take a look at Christian education or private school, obviously there's going to be extra costs,
Yes.
But the question that I really have for parents is this: what are you really investing into your children? Some people will say, well, I'm investing into college. I'm going to save my money so my kid can go to a great college. Well, that's great. That's nice. But what happens, what we're seeing with our young people, especially these days, is that once they go to college, especially if they've grown up in a Christian home, they're losing their faith.
Yes.
And my question is why? Why are they losing their faith? And I truly believe it's because they're not being equipped when they're younger. That's why I believe that Christian education at a young age is important, even more important in putting that investment, that financial investment now, because it will pay off dividends in the end. When they're going off in college and they're standing before a professor that's saying that same thing, evolution, they'll be able to stand up confidently and be able to say, this is why I believe and why this is the answer. It says in Colossians 2:8, it says, see to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophies based upon the principles of this world. We want our students to be founded on that. We don't want them to become deceptive on some of these empty philosophies that are out there. So we want to be able to equip and train our students to be able to have an answer for that, which we believe. So that's why we believe that when we're talking about Christian education, I hear the parents say, well, it costs so much. I understand. I get it. But there's an investment right now that's going to pay off down the road.
Yes.
My parents grew up with blue collar family. My parents sacrificed and had extra jobs to put me and my brother through private school education. We still had clothes on our back. We still had food on the table. We still went on vacations. We still did things that, anybody else did, still played sports, but there was a sacrifice because they wanted to invest in my brother and myself. And that investment is appreciated. I sit here today because of my parents' belief that the education that my brother and I were receiving at Fremont Christian was an investment that was going to be long term. And it is. You look at our family, I have a beautiful wife who loves the Lord with all her heart. I have children who love the Lord. I have a grandchild who's being raised up in a Christian home. I have daughters that love the Lord. It's an investment that starts now.
Yes.
And that's really what I want to encourage, a lot of our families to understand that, there is an investment.